Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here already, welcome back. For today's pick a card reading, the question we are asking is, what is your biggest strength? Okay, so we have two cards over here. This is pile number 1 and this is pile number 2. Take a moment, take a deep breath and see what you feel drawn towards. Choose a pile and I will see you in your reading. Also remember, this is a general reading, so not all messages will resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest, and also use your own intuition to make this better for you. Alright? See you in your reading. Bye. Hi pile number 1, this is your reading. Let's jump right into it. The question that we are asking today is about your strengths. All right, what are your strengths? And we're asking this because I believe at this time in our collective we need to remember our power, our strength more than ever, with the eclipse season, with Mercury retrograde. As we are going back to our lessons, it's become important, it's really important now that we remember our strengths and our true power. So let's start right off. You have the 6 of Pentacles, pretty interesting. Potential, pleasure, flow. Okay, right off the bat, what I'm getting for you, pile number 1, is that your power is about growing. I want to say wealth, because coins, pentacles are to do with the material realm. So I would say that it is about growing wealth or abundance, right? In the material realm, whatever that looks like for you. I see that pile number 1, right off the bat, you have the power to grow the wealth that you seek. You have the power to get great harvests. Okay, you have the green thumb, like how we say it in the farming community, right? When a lot of people sow seeds and a lot of people try to grow things, but for some it just comes naturally. And yeah, I mean, it used to always happen, in the village where I was. There were a lot of people, a lot of villagers, and everyone grows food, everyone grows some vegetable, something, but some were just better at growing, even though everyone was doing the same thing, right? I don't know how that works, but I'm getting a similar sort of vibe from energy from this card. So you have potential, pleasure and flow. So pile number 1, I do feel that this is about growing the wealth, growing the abundance that you want or are looking for, right? Because there is potential. Potential is unlimited, right? This is something that we learn in shamanism, that potential is limitless and all power rests within potential. Anything has the power to transcend, to grow. You have the power to transform at any given point in time and really transcend and become who you want to be. the power is in the now. If you decide now and if you work towards it, you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, and all is possible. Everything is possible because the universe is limitless. Okay, so I do see that you need to remember the strength of yours, and you have the pleasure and the flow, which tells me your strength lies in your ability to feel pleasure and also to flow with life. Pile number 1, it's not very easy to be able to flow with life, okay, with whatever comes up, different circumstances and whatever life throws at you, right? But it is a strength that you have within you to be able to flow through life, to be able to flow through all the transitions and transformations, and take pleasure in it, because that is a mark that you are growing, that you are changing, right? That you're evolving. You are not the same person that you were yesterday or a month ago or 1 year ago, right? And that is the beauty. You take pleasure in knowing that you're not the same person anymore, you're not in the same situation anymore, that you're constantly moving and growing and flowing, right? This is one of your innate strengths, pile number 1, the ability to flow. So I would really ask you to pay attention to this, right? The external world makes you think all sorts of things and makes you feel all sorts of things, but remember who you are, right? Remember your own strength and what you can create, and be confident in it. In the next row, you have past life activation, dark angel, and ascension, rainbow bridge. Funny, I got this card I guess 2 days ago for pile number 2, 1, I'm not sure. You can check out the last pick a card reading that I did. I'm getting the same energy here, and okay, a lot of you, pile number 1, could be healers yourself, or you are walking the spiritual path, and which is really beautiful. Past life activation and dark angel, this is giving me a feeling that you see, wherever you are, in your life at this point in time, you have to remember that you have gone through so many experiences in your past life, and gained wisdom, knowledge, and talent that is precisely what you need in your life at this point in time, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that wherever you are, if you feel that you need to look for answers, you need to look for a way to sail past this, I feel that you already have the answer within you, because you have been prepared for this exact moment through your many different lives that you lived before, right? And dark angel is all about bringing your light outside, to the surface, right? Because what I see here is darkness, right? it's also, when I see darkness, I always think about emotions. In our emotions are pretty deep. It's like the ocean, right? And when you go down into the depths of ocean, light can seldom reach there. But the beauty of ocean is that even in the depths of darkness there is so much life, right? And it's just possible, and this life is the light. So you always have a light within you. Pile number one, I hope you remember this, and you can shine this light whenever there is darkness, whenever there is you feel that there is darkness, because you don't have to be afraid of your own darkness, right? It's there to help you, it's there to serve you, it's going to help you see things clearly in a better way. It's going to help you birth things. So pile number one, I'm getting this feeling that you need to remember your light, because you do have a lot of light. And look at this, right? I'm looking at this card, which is the Six of Pentacles, and it's giving me a feeling like the fruit here, or the flower. I'm not sure. It looks like both fruit and a flower, and it looks like balls of fire. Okay, and like balls of light, it really is reminding me of Christmas decorations, right? The baubles, very beautiful. So I feel like you have the power, your strength is to be able to grow your light. Ascension Rainbow Bridge, that is also giving me a feeling that, one second, I got interrupted. Well, where was I? Pile number one. You have the Ascension Rainbow Bridge, which also gives me a feeling that you have to remember the power to be able to bridge the gap. You have wherever it is that you're trying to reach, you're aiming, whatever you're aiming for, you need to remember that you have the power and the strength within you to build a bridge, all right? To grow a bridge. It's something entirely new. That's what I'm getting, and this is something that you need to do with your light, with the light inside of you. And this is somehow also connecting to pleasure, right? About passion, okay? Okay, I am also, what I also got is Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So pile number one, a lot of you might have forgotten how to nurture something, right? How to nurture something in 3D, how to nurture material aspect of things, how to nurture your finances. So I feel that there is a new beginning that is being presented to you, for you at this time, because there is the Pleasure card, which has this archway, and it has the mountain behind, and there is the Ace of Pentacles, which also has that archway with the mountain behind, and it's all green. So a lot of plants. Okay, you might be, I don't know, some of you might be also into farming, growing something, I don't know, something to do with gardening maybe. Well, I'm not sure, but I do see it over here something about mountains, something about greenery. Maybe this is about you creating a reality which is closer to nature, right? Something that allows you to grow yourself or grow things. I'm not sure what that is. And you are being presented a new beginning, a new opportunity, and you also have a lot of things coming to you, pile number 1, you know. But what you need to remember is your strength. You know, you really, really do have this beautiful, beautiful energy, you know, this beautiful strength of being able to bring your light outside, right? And to grow it and to bridge gap, you know, to build a bridge towards things, you know, connect to different things. There is just so much potential in you, pile number 1. I mean, really, there is so much potential in you, and it's really very beautiful. I don't see why you must worry or fear the darkness at all, because this you have a beautiful energy, and I'm so proud of you, because I'm also getting the feeling that it's not been easy for you. The Hangman in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands in reverse. So many queens, right? There is something about the feminine energy. Grow your feminine energy. Okay, this is coming through. I just got this, right? With the nurturing, with the growing, with the plant, with the bridging, with bringing the light. It's not surprising. We are in the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is a feminine energy, and that is coming up, right? And we have been preparing for this time all throughout history. So here's the thing. Tap into your feminine. That is your strength. Pile number 1. Your feminine energy, you know, your feminine side, that is your strength, because that is what is going to help you create, right? Energy flows where attention goes. Now, in the Indian context, we have the Shiva and the Shakti, right? Shakti is energy, Shiva is consciousness. Shiva is omnipresent. He is aware, right? He is aware of everything. But creation can only happen when energy flows into the awareness, right? And that is so you know, you need to we all have these energies within us, you know, present within us. The divine masculine, the divine feminine, you call it yin and yang, and there's just so many different names for it, right? But we need to make sure that we are, you know, not neglecting one while paying attention to the other. We need to water both these energies, right? We need to grow both these energies. And pile number 1, I think your biggest strength is your feminine energy, your ability to grow, your ability to create and nurture something. And this is what I'm getting, you know. You have, you know, thought, contemplated things long enough, you know, you had all your ideas and stuff like that. But I feel that it's time for you to you know, get up, get going, you know, work on it, you know, flow, tap into your intuition, because your intuition is your biggest guide, all right? It is going to tell you everything that you need to know about your path, your journey, what you need to do, what you need to avoid. Your intuition is like, I mean, if you consider yourself as a driver on the seat, your intuition is like the GPS maps guiding you where you need to go, what road you need to take. It's always there. It's always there. We just need to tap into it. We need to grow that ability as well. So that is your And also Queen of Wands in reversed is telling me that there is a need for you to get in touch with your feminine side, because emotions, right? Emotions, the cat sitting here in front of the queen is her darkness, right? The shadow aspect of herself, and she's quite aware of it, and it's a beautiful thing to be aware of your shadow aspects, because it helps you move better in your life. It's not something that you need to fix. It's not something that you need to destroy. It's just something that you need to be aware of, right? So that you can take better decisions. You can make better moves. So, yeah, so many queens coming up, and you also have the Two of Swords, which just fell down, and the Page of Pentacles that also fell down. So the Two of Swords and Page of Pentacles is about, indecision. You might be indecisive, or not choosing something, or not deciding a path for yourself, because you're afraid of what you might lose out on. However, your intuition is guiding you. You already know, pile number one, what is it that you need in your heart. And I would advise you, looking at your cards, that just trust the feminine side, right? Just trust your intuition, and just move forward. Because there's Page of Pentacles, there's Ace of Pentacles, there is Six of Pentacles. So there is the opportunity for you to build a new beginning. That energy is present in your reading here. So all the best to you, pile number one. I really do see you having this beautiful energy and so much strength and power within you to create an abundant, wealthy life. If you have been worrying about finances, or building stability in the material world, please don't worry. Please don't be harsh on yourself, and be very compassionate, because you do have it in you. Don't doubt yourself ever. Okay? If you find yourself doubting yourself, your journey, your path, really just message me and I will remind you. Okay? I will remind you to not doubt yourself, because you have so much potential in you, pile number one. Your biggest strength is your feminine, your nurturing energy. So at this point in time, just tap into that energy and hold on to it. Okay? Hold on to it till you are out of this eclipse season and the retrograde, because this power is going to help you, and this strength is going to help you sail through. Okay? That's what it is. What is your biggest strength? Pile number one, it's your feminine energy. It's the nurturing energy. Grow that. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. And if this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up, and do comment. This is a general reading, of course, so not every message would have resonated, or it's possible that some messages are just not for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And I'm also open for personal readings. So if you would like to know, dive a little bit deeper into these energies that you've connected with today, you can visit www.shubhanadar.com and book a reading through there. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 1. It was a pleasure reading for you, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. And this is, if you chose the second card, then this reading is for you. Let's jump right in. And before we do, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, so everything may not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And also make sure to use your own intuition and see what messages are coming through for you. All right. Okay. Right at the bat, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. So I'm getting this feeling that your strength, what we are asking today is, what is your biggest strength, pile number 2. So I'm seeing here something about being able to build a network, to build a web. I don't know, it might be anything. You could be even a software developer into IT stuff, or you might be into networking, business like that, or you might be looking at doing something like that. But I see that you're very good at connecting dots. Pile number 2, you do have this you do have the strength of building a solid web, right? Solid home. Let's dive more deeper to see what messages are coming through here. You have patience, standstill, and trust. Okay. What came out for me? Came out for me. Okay, the messages. What jumped out when I saw this spider web is, I remembered the golden orb weaver. This was the golden orb weavers were all around right after the monsoons, September, October. During September and October, they used to be all around the farm that I was staying in, and they were also all around in the forest. And they used to build huge webs. Okay, and it would be difficult to spot the web, because they would just blend in somehow, but also at certain angles they would shine golden, right? And these spiders, they would trap birds, birds in their webs, and they would eat them, of course. Huge, right? Huge. They were this big. The spiders were this big, and it was wonderful, so majestic, right? And here, I saw the spider web, and after that I'm seeing the birds. Here is patience, here is standstill, and you have trust. Okay, so pile number 2, I am getting this feeling, patience is virtue. I don't know what that even means. Honestly speaking, at this point, I don't know what that even means. But I do feel like your strength relies on your ability to be patient and not rush into things, all right? Because it takes time. A spider is meticulous, to say the least, right? It spends the time building its web and it works tirelessly. I have spent days and weeks just looking at spiders and what they do, right? So there used to be a spider which used to build this web right outside my door overnight, and then when I would open the door, it would get disturbed. So it kept happening for a couple of days, and then it decided, I think after 2 days, it decided that this is not the place for it to build a web. So it moved and it went to the ceiling, and it built a web there. And I looked at it. I was looking at, I was just observing this spider to see how it was doing, and what was going on with it. A few days passed and it was raining like crazy. It was pouring cats and dogs, and the entire web was wet. It had all the water droplets, and it was, I believe, a little bit difficult for the spider to hunt there. So it just changed and it went towards the side of the house to build its web there. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is that you need to be patient, okay? And you need to trust that you're safe and you're okay, and that you can build a network, right? You can build, even if your house gets destroyed, even if whatever you have built on so far collapses, you do have the ability to start from scratch and build it back again. If you think you've lost all your network, you can build it back again, okay? Because all power lies in the now. That's the shamanic teaching, right? That's the principle. That's one of the principles of shamanism, that all power is in the now. So anything that you wish to make happen, you can do it